Well guys, it's time at Deep South Homestead to start cleaning up all the gardens. We're working on them little by little, and we've got the one over by the Farmall barn where we had the pink-eyed purple hulls planted over there. It's time to go clean that one up, and I'm going to show you how we do it here at Deep South Homestead. Well, guys, here at Deep South Homestead, there is no moisture anywhere. Literally. I mean, just the cows walking in the field stirs up dust. We are in a severe drought. The dirt is just dust. There is no moisture here for growing anything. We're trying to get all this ready so that if it does rain, we're talking about a little bit of rain maybe Wednesday or Thursday this week. That's just an iffy thing. They're talking about 30 to 40% chance. They're saying we could get anywhere between 1/4 of an inch to an inch. Even an inch in this kind of dust is not even going to do us any good. So we're not even going to be able to plant a cover crop until we get at least 2 to 3 more inches of rain here and get away from this. See that sky up there? There is no clouds. There has been no clouds for weeks. The other morning we had a front come through and it got cloudy in the morning time. And then the clouds just went away. And we have no clouds. All we have is intense heat and sun. I mean, I'm sitting here in the shade right now. It is very cool in this shade. But as soon as you hit that sun right out there, it will literally burn you. So we're not even going to think about a cover crop here until we get at least 2 to 3 inches of rain. Enough to at least wet the top layer of this ground. And I don't even know then if I'll do it. I got ryegrass that needs to be planted for cattle. Can't do that because the plows won't even go in the ground in the fields. It's that dry. All underneath the oak trees, all out in the front of our property up here, everything's just dead. I can push up bushes for the cows today, and by tomorrow, everything, they're just sticks laying there. There's no leaves left on. I mean, the cows strip them, they completely clean them up, and then what leaves is left dries up, shrivels up, and falls off in one day. And we got this wind blowing on top of the intense heat and dryness, and there's low humidity, something we hardly ever have here in the Deep South. We've had low humidity now for 2 weeks, and that's something that will destroy the land in the South, is the low humidity, because it sucks up all the moisture out of the soil. And I mean, even my hands, you can tell my hands, see how low the humidity is down here? Look how shrunk up my skin is on my hands. When you get low humidity in the South, that's what happens to you. So I wanted to give you all this little bit of just a small clip and a little bit of a video here to show you how I clean my gardens up and how dusty and how dry it is here. People talk about the dust bowls back in the 20s and 30s whenever all that happened. Guys, it's not about the dirt or about the soil. That rich farmland back in the Midwest, back in those days, was just dust. I mean, there's no moisture. You start talking about famine and droughts. We are about to go into that. And I know there's parts of the United States right now that's just soaking wet, but that doesn't mean that everything is going to be soaking wet. We are in a La Nina pattern for the 3rd year in a row, which will mean one of 2 things. Either we will be drier and warmer than normal in the South, or we will be colder and wetter. So let's just see this year which way it goes. Thank you guys from Deep South Homestead.